I didn't. Let's go. The Gale never intended to let us live. My friends will get you out of here. We'll deal with them here with us. They're all ethereals now. Really, really scary ethereals. I can't even imagine what they're planning to do with such a massive hold of ethereals. People would just to us. Turn that off auto real quick. Make sure the broadcast is actually working okay. We lost our precious viewers. After contacting Hugo and Lycon, they quickly arrive and eventually decide to look up serum victims. Shortly after they leave, a familiar voice comes.
It must have been tough for you to find this place.
Not really.
Vivian, if you had stayed out of it, I wouldn't be so eager to get rid of you. Those people have been taken to safety. You're all out of options. They're just mere test subjects. So what if they get away? There will always be people consumed by greed. And therefore, they will come willingly to me.
I think they have no other option.
What are a few sacrifices in comparison to the completion of Father's grand ambition? Dina, you deceived those people. They didn't come willingly to you. You tricked them, just like Landon did back then. Deceived? Father gave hope to those who had everything taken from them by the Hollows. Vivian, you once rejoiced at the hope Father offered you, too. Before Father took you in, you were no more than an omen of disaster that no one wanted. It was Father who gave you shelter and a purpose for existing. Do you remember the first time you bestowed a blessing under Father's guidance? How did you feel when that person looked at you with adoration and gratefulness? That was the first time you felt hope. Like your existence had a purpose, right? Don't forget that it was Father who, through what you call deception, gave you hope. And you, what have you done? You basked in Father's attention and everyone's adoration, only to destroy everything. Do you think that by leaving the Exaltists, those people will live better lives? Of course not. Those who suffered under the Hollows will only continue on as walking corpses, without the hope Father gave them. Do you really think you're some sort of savior, Vivian? You who destroyed everyone's hope. Not everyone wants to live in false hope, Dina. You say it's because of greed that people willingly become your sacrifices. Perhaps those people aren't entirely virtuous. But that greed is just wanting to live a better life beyond the Hollows. What you and Landon have done was never about giving people hope, but exploiting it. Stop lying to yourself. Deep down, you know what Landon did was cruel. No. Back then, when Landon wanted to inject you with the serum, the fear in your face was as plain as day. I saw it all clearly. If all of this is as righteous as you claim, then why did you make such an expression, Dina? Don't look at me with such pity! Father did nothing wrong. All of this is to make something of the Hollows other than disaster. That's everyone's only hope. Dina, it's not too late to stop. Stop living in this lie. You know what would happen if a sacrifice loses control and escapes the Hollow. It's not the Hollows that are to blame for those people's deaths, but the hope you keep talking about. That will cause more despair and claim more lives. That is merely the necessary sacrifice to accomplish a greater goal. No one deserves to be a sacrifice. Your hypocritical magnanimity disgusts me. I can always go and get more test subjects if they've escaped. And I will be able to replicate Father's serum with enough time. With you gone, I'll be able to complete Father's gift to the Creator and fulfill his last wish. Camille, release the failed subjects.
What?
Lady Dina.
Camille, are you going to do what you did before? You keep saying you'll follow the Creator, but it's all lies.
Lady Dina, the Hollows took my family from me. I understand that there's no way to get back what I've lost. It was Lord Landon who told me that the Creator would guide me. One day, Hollows will no longer be disasters. Everyone will be able to survive inside them. I look forward to the day when this hope becomes reality. I watched you grow up, and I know that you've always looked up to your father. He gives you hope, and I destroyed that hope with my own hands. I know the pain of loss, so I've always felt guilty. I want to atone for the hope I destroyed. But Dina, I don't want to ruin more lives. And I don't want to continue watching you destroy yourself. Vivian is right. Not everyone wants to live in false hope. So, please, stop.
Camille, are you abandoning me too?
I'm not abandoning you. I just don't want to see you go past the point of no return.
The point of no return? I passed that point ages ago.
No, Dina. You can still turn back. I'll be your way back.
Where are you going, Camille?
I made a deal with Hugo and the mayor. If someone needs to take the fall for this, let it be me. I did it. All of it. I've been forcing Landon's only daughter, Dina, to research how to create sacrifices. I colluded with the Ravenlock family from my society. She'll need a caretaker and teacher. Someone who will look after her and educate her.
No! I refuse, Camille! I refuse to accept this!
Dina, I'm going to dispose of those failed subjects.
I won't allow it! You'll die! I won't allow it! You can't leave me. I command you! You've always followed my orders, and you will follow them now!
It wasn't your orders that I've been following. My younger sister, who was stolen from me by the Hollows, also had such beautiful red hair. When Landon told me the Creator could bring me hope, you were standing there, right behind him. I was certain, then and there, that this was the hope the Creator had given me. Start over, Dina. You still have so long, so much time. You'll make friends, find people who love you, and make many beautiful memories.
That's not what I want! Camille, you're not allowed to die! I won't allow it! I won't allow it!
Goodbye, Dina. And I'm sorry, Vivian. I'll leave the rest to you.
Camille visibly walks towards the fissure as Dina stares after her disappearing figure. After a moment, she also walks forward. Vivian is about to stop her. But Dina uses the controls to open a container door. Ethereals surge out, blocking the path. R.I.P.
These ethereals first. Ambush! We can't let Camille's efforts go to waste.
I agree. Wait, question is she just gonna die in there or is she gonna become some boss ethereal? What's the grand battle gonna be at the end of this story quest? It won't be Hugo, what that someone becomes, no? Damn.
Are you satisfied now, Vivian? You were the one who brought yourself to this point. You're saying this is all my fault. Losing my father, losing Camille. I wish you had never come into my life. At first, when Father brought you home, I was happy. There are so many Exaltists, yet Father never allowed me to get too close with any of them. I never had any friends either. But when Father brought you back, he told me to take good care of you. That you were my first friend. I was also so happy the first time you took my place in helping Father select a person to receive the blessing. Because it meant you were different from all those other people. You could stay with me. But soon, I grew jealous. You took the attention that should have belonged to me. You even took Father's love from me.
It's only because of my ability that Landon...
Dina has a bunch of mental problems, Jesus.
Vivian, jealousy is something you cannot control. Of course, the same goes for fear and hatred. I was terrified that one day you would look at me and shed tears. I knew if that day ever came, Father would not hesitate to force the blessing upon me. And when that day did come, I hated you for causing my father's death.
Tina, you knew everything about what happened back then, so why are you still defending Landon?
That's what I'm saying, this is convoluted logic.
If I had known earlier, maybe I could have found a way.
Because it's the only thing that makes me more special than you, no?
Being dumb.
I had Father's trust. I was more useful to him. Vivian, you said you wandered without a home ever since you were young, hated by anyone you encountered. You were happy to gain recognition from everyone and help Father when you were among the Exaltists. But in the end, you discovered you were being used, so you felt betrayed and hurt. Then, what about me? All I ever had was my father. I've never known a life outside of the Exaltists. Ever since I was young, my only purpose was to help Father select who was to be blessed. The only purpose I had was my father and the Exaltists. I've never been taught anything else, Vivian.
Can you become a...
It is what little value I have, and have ever had. In the end, you took even that from me, and completely destroyed it.
Womp womp.
You're doing good and fighting evil. You've only managed to affect a small part of your world. But have you ever wondered if maybe that's all there is to my world?
I never wanted to hurt you. You were also my first friend. And that's why I wanted to save you back then.
Save me? You and Camille all talk about saving me. Why don't you understand? To me, loss is so much more painful than death.
Tina, you can start over. Everything Camille did was so you could live on. Let's leave the Hollow together. There are so many amazing places in New Eridu. This time, I'll take care of you. I've also met so many amazing people. I'm sure they'll love you too.
Nah, let her turn into a sacrifice. I want to beat her up.
Vivian, I can't forgive you. And I don't want to forgive you. I have nothing left. If what little hatred I do still harbor were taken from me, well, I refuse to be so pitiful. I won't apologize, Vivian.
Dina's closed her eyes and injects herself with a vial of serum into her own arms. Soon, a big crystals appear on her body. A sign of corruption. Wow! Okay. It's game time.
I don't want to hate myself. So I can only hate you for killing my father. And hate Camille for leaving me. That's just the kind of person I am. Hateful. Anyone, anything. I refuse to feel regret. I won't. Vivian, I will keep hating you. I will take all who are precious to you. I will also hate Camille. So I won't do as she wished and start a new life. Vivian, if you had never existed, if I had never...
Lord Phaethon, please do not interfere.
Yeah, no, I want to get out of here.
First friend. I'm going to bid her farewell.
Kill her. just a red giant guy that, you know, the jumpy ones? That is more than a red jumpy guy. That is like the things that take control of other. Freaking baby dead and butchered. This thing's kind of built like a lobster. Or the shrimp from Risk of Rain. Power driver. There you go. Crafted a bloom.
Who dares get between me and Lord?
Yeah, I'm seeing these damage numbers and it's not that this thing has. What level is he? This is your final boss. It's built like a mediocre plasma shrimp. I like its design, the black, the purple, but I don't know. I feel like if it's copied the lady, it should have a little bit of a better accent in some way. We're going to finish this thing on our ult? Actually, we already ulted once. Get him!
How irksome.
Vivian, behind you!
That is a strong umbrella. Don't tell me I die now.
What happened?
Damn, I got blasted.
What the?
What? Dude got impaled.
Vivian!
How long was that out for?
Don't come near me. This is my own choice.
Did you inject yourself with the ethereal stuff? Vivian, no!
I will change the fate I saw.
Vivian!
Oh my god, you took the
Just
thing
want you
earlier.
to remember me when I looked my best.
Vivian! Careful. Vivian, your body.
I'm sorry you had to see me like this, but I don't want to be the one that only brings misfortune anymore.
No. There's got to be another way.
It's so warm, and the night is beautiful.
Vivian?
Ooh, what's happened to eyes?
No. It can't end like this.
I have to wipe the tears. Yippee, she lives! Whoa. It feels as if you had a long dream where you saw your teacher again with a familiar smile, but soon your environment and your teacher both dissolve in water like behind a misty curtain, blurring the vision.
Wise! Wise, you're finally awake.
Ugh.
I'm at the store. I remember I was with Vivian. Wait, she injected herself with Landon's serum. Is she okay?
Hugo and Lycon brought you out of the hollow. You scared me to
But
death.
is Vivian okay?
Thank goodness you woke up. And you said Vivian used the serum on herself? But she looked fine
Oh,
to
thank
me,
God.
bar a couple of scratches. Hugo sent me a message earlier saying he got her checked over and she was alright. Do you remember what happened?
Yeah, she injected herself. The thing was dead. She was about to die. I said no. My eyes lit up and I started emitting a light, and now she's okay. We're gonna die
The
straight.
situation was dire, so Vivian used the serum on herself to defeat the ethereals. I saw the crystallization process starting to occur. I can't describe exactly what happened. I saw something blurry, but I just wanted to stop Vivian's corruption process. I don't know exactly what I did, but then I lost consciousness. What happened after that?
When I let Hugo and Lycon there, it was just you and Vivian lying there on the ground. We couldn't wake either of you. Let's put that aside for now. Do you feel any discomfort-wise?
Feel as good as a honeybee on a honey.
I'm a bit dizzy, but otherwise, I'm fine. Don't worry.
Phew, that's good. You should rest for tonight. Hugo and Vivian said they'll come over tomorrow, so we can discuss the details then.
Okay.
Sorry for worrying you, Belle.
This time you had no strange sounds or sights in your dream. You sleep peacefully throughout the night. Shortly after you wake, Vivian, Hugo, and Lycon arrive at the video store.
Lord Phaethon! How are you feeling? No headaches? Leg pains?
Feels like this is the end of our Persona quest.
Vivian?
I was just so worried. Sorry.
Oh, that's
Anyway,
fine, Vivian.
Lord Phaethon, I'm so glad you're okay. What happened this time was all my fault.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, it was. Don't say it's not. It was her fault.
Plus, if it weren't for you, we wouldn't be here now.
She could have just grabbed us and ran away. She did not need to inject herself with a serum to kill it in an instant.
So what happened?
This ain't no Black Ops 6 zombies. You don't need a mutant injection.
But I didn't see anything through EOS. Hugo? Lycon? Did either of you guys see it?
Allow me to explain. Miss Vivian told us what happened after she awoke, and the mayor arranged a full medical checkup for her. Based on the results, Miss Vivian indeed shows mild corruption sequela. But if the crystallization process had already started, the lingering effects should be far more severe. To be precise, if the process had already reached the point of mass surface crystallization, it should have taken no time at all to become an ethereal. So, the mayor theorizes that it was the etheric energy within Master Proxy's body that affected Vivian's condition and the surrounding etheric particles, causing Vivian's corruption to recede. Essentially, corruption is a reaction between the etheric particles inside the body and in the surrounding environment. Therefore, it's not necessarily irreversible, just that currently our mainstream method of defense is prevention.
Is it like the Iron Man's heart thing where in the first movie he had that the core in his chest repelling the shrapnel from getting to his heart? Kind of the same?
I'm having a hard time believing that, even if it's coming from you, Lycon. It's almost like you're claiming I can manipulate etheric energy.
Be pretty cool,
Master Proxy. You are special.
Don't call me dumb.
This is a gift your teacher left you.
Excuse me? This is how this has to do with our teacher?
A gift from our teacher? How come I never knew about it?
I don't know all the details, so I cannot explain everything to you. My apologies. However, Miss Yixuan might be able to answer some of your questions. She will visit you sometime soon, so please feel free to ask her any questions you may have. She has quite an eccentric personality. If she causes you any inconvenience...
Can I file a complaint?
Can I file a complaint about her with you if she does?
Master Proxy, you have always been a people person, so I trust you will handle things just
Take
fine.
that as a no. Now even more.
The way you said that just makes me more worried.
In any case, the mayor has asked me to give everyone his most sincere gratitude. Unfortunately, the mayor could not come personally, but has promised everyone a favor. Provided it's within his means, he will offer his unconditional assistance once. There is no time limit on this favor.
Unconditional, What if I wanted his position as mayor?
If that is what you desire, then the mayor and his subordinates will be first in line to vote for you in the next election. As for the other votes, you'll have to work for them on your own. But should you assume office, I hope you take full responsibility for handling all day-to-day matters and lead by example. By sheer happenstance, the mayor has provided you with a copy of his current assignment, the City Waste Sorting and Processing proposal.
Old fox.
Well, can I request Lord Phaethon's?
The mayor imagined you might ask. I have prepared all the necessary documents, and the ceremony expenses will be covered by the mayor as a gift.
What?
As long as Master Proxy agrees, we can sign and process the documents immediately.
What do we sign? What?
But this matter requires mutual consent and cannot involve coercion, confinement, or one party's lack of consciousness.
Yeah, I'm not. What are we agreeing to?
Stop! I would never do that to Lord Phaethon. Probably.
What are we talking about?
Not today.
Today? What?
As for you, Master Proxies, the mayor has some sense of what you desire. That said, he hopes you might speak with Miss Yixuan first before you decide the timing of that favor.
See, me personally, if me and Belle both had one favor, I would say Belle could save her favor for when we really need it, and I could ask that the mayor always pays for our electricity bill and all our other bills. Boom. Free living. Hugo and Lycon are still bickering, and Vivian sits to one side, eager and what? As always, you can smell the aroma of noodles from the neighboring noodle shop and hear snippets of Elfie's music from a store. Thank goodness, time goes on, but they will always be your friends by your side. After eating, Hugo, Lycon, and Vivian take the leave. Wise, are you feeling better? Well, Lycon talked about controlling ether particles. He said it was a gift from our teacher. I keep thinking about it. I feel like something insane's going to happen. And no, I can't think about this right now. You only just recovered, Wise. You should get some rest. We'll talk about this later. Head upstairs to rest. And with that, I think the story quest is over. And after about thinking on it, a lot has happened recently. But can I really control it? Whatever. This gift is a teacher left for us that doesn't that prove that her research was focused on mitigating damage hollows on humanity. Perhaps this can serve as evidence that she was innocent. But I am not good at talking right now. It doesn't feel like I have any special powers. Your thoughts are jumbled together, and your mind feels heavy and heavy. You drift off to sleep without noticing it. And with that, Season 1 epilogue is done. Thank you all for being with me on this quest. If you enjoy the content, to like and subscribe, and comment down below what games you want to see me play next, or live stream, or just whatever. New Edo continues to coexist with sacrifices in neither daily life nor hidden crises over seasonal stories, and the distant horizons are surely exciting. But one should also cherish each passing day, present or past. One day they'll become memories worth holding on to. So, again, thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like and subscribe, comment down below what you want to see next, and I'll see you all some other time. Bye bye!